Well, that game's a little different than a number of the games we've been playing this year. Totally different in the way it came off and the way it felt. Really nice job of by the offense again of doing the things we need to do, be really efficient, running the ball in the first half. We didn't throw it very much, but 3 touchdown passes out of 6 attempts. That's pretty rare. So a lot of good stuff happening on that side of the ball, and the defense did what we needed to do. Kept him in check, got the ball a couple times. It was a nice game in general, but you can't talk about this game unless you talk about Bobby Wagner. He just had a phenomenal game. There's not many more things a guy can do. He had 10 tackles. He took the ball away from him on a fumble. He had a sack, had an interception for a touchdown, all-time ever longest play in the history of the franchise, and just did another marvelous job of taking care of all the leadership stuff that he does too. So there's a lot of fun plays in this game. We gave up a lot of yards, but taking away the ball gave them, extra chances and stuff like that. So I don't worry about that so much. But we didn't tackle as well as we need to. We did miss some tackles, and some other guys did a nice job running in the open field. But that's a really good ball game for us. And glad to be at home. Glad to be playing in front of the 12s. It's a great feeling to be able to represent and play like that, and with another big one coming up, on Monday. So good day.
Coach, you're in the lead of the wildcard chase now with the Rams winning the division today. How much does that mean to the team?
That doesn't mean anything. We haven't done anything. It's good for the Rams.
What happened to DJ Fluker?
He pulled his hamstring. Yeah. I don't know how serious it is. We'll have to get all the reports back and all that. But it was pretty significant, though. He felt it clearly what it was.
What about Chris?
Chris dislocated his finger, and at the top of his index finger, and should be okay, but we got to wait and see.
You touched on Wagner, but just, the stretch he's had, I think he's had like 13 tackles in 3 of the last 4 games, and now this. Just how well is he playing this season?
Bobby? Yeah, he's playing as good as you can play the game. He's a phenomenal football player. Really in the peak of his career, doing a great job, making all the plays, but he does more. He does so much more than that for us. That he's a great Seahawk, man. And we're just lucky to have him.
Russell's first half, that's probably as unusual a first half as we've seen, where he only throws 6 passes, but he made him count.
Yeah.
What did you think of the game he played?
I thought he did really good. He just missed Noe on a crossing route, and other than that, he really had a great football game. There's always a couple passes that get away in there somewhere, but the way he's running the club, and it's a great way for us to play, to be able to hammer the football like that, and he takes full advantage of it by having guys open, and the throw he threw to Tyler Lockett was exquisite. It was just a phenomenal throw. But on most of those bigger plays or the touchdown plays, it's worth noting how well he was protected, and the pass protection was excellent, and only in a couple of situations, in real long situations, did we have a breakdown. But it wasn't because we couldn't protect him. We held the ball a little bit, just trying to make some plays. But Russ is doing a phenomenal job with our offense, and I love the way it's fitting together. And we got to keep going.
You guys obviously don't throw as much as many other NFL teams do, yet he's still up.
We did last week.
Yeah, that's true. Yet he's still up there among league leaders in touchdown passes.
I don't know. Phenomenal that he's able to continue to execute those plays. And the receivers are doing a fantastic job. A great game for JB today, to make a couple touchdown plays and find some open space in there, on the scramble. That's a great play by those guys. Our guys are really connected with chemistry-wise and understanding of what's got to happen after the normal rhythm of the play, and they're really good at it. And you've seen this really week in, week out. We keep finding guys, and it's not always the same guy, so they're all in on it and doing a good job to find Russ's, getting his throwing lane.
Tyler's kickoff return seemed pretty significant
Yeah,
as well.
Really, that sequence there was about as good as it could have been. And didn't they score right after that too? They came right back. Was that time? Yeah. So I guess it was just big play or Rama here for a bit. But the kickoff return was beautifully executed. He hit it, just perfectly. And he had a plan to beat the kicker. He beat the kicker, and then just ran out of space. Where he scored. It was a great job. And then the great play after that with Penny coming right back with the touchdown run. He looked great.
There haven't been a ton of big kick returns this year. Is it the new rules making that harder?
Yeah. It's changed things.
So you got Penny involved really pretty early today, and obviously had a really good game.
Yeah, he did really well. Chris ran great today too. Both those guys looked so good. Chris is on the little flat route he catches, it turns up. I mean, you just gorgeous run. Just his movement, his burst, his make you miss, all that stuff. And those guys are good. It's fun to give him the ball.
Wagner seemed to be blitzing earlier in the game. Did you send him free a little earlier, or a little more than you normally do?
We did pressure some. He was involved in the pressure stuff today.
What impact did that have?
Well, I thought it was impressive right off the bat that we were able to get some heat and let them know, and got a new quarterback, and just make it hard on them and make it hard here, in our place and all that. I wanted to, see if we could make them feel it, and I thought the guys did a great job to do that.
Did you have a chance to talk to Richard a little bit, or?
Yeah, we talked in pregame. He was good. He was good. We just said hey, and it was exactly the way you would hope it would be. It was nice to see him.
3 wins in a row. Everybody feeling the confidence at this point?
Feeling good. Yeah, we're putting together the right formula for us to make a push here, and there's been a number of years, I said to our guys last night that I don't know if there's any time in the last 9 years when we've been here when we knew what was going on after week 12 and 13. We didn't know. We had to keep finishing and keep working it. And we've had a lot of good finishes and played well in December, and I'm hoping that this can be one of those years that we can classically look back at and say, look, we did it. We did all through the month of December and put ourselves in position to do something with this season. And but right now, we're nowhere. It's great to be have 3 wins in a row, but we have a long ways to go because of what happened early. So see what happens.
Don't know if you know, but that's another unique score for you guys. That final score
Did we
never
get one?
happened.
Awesome.
9 years in a row.
Really? That's ridiculous. I don't know how that happens. I'm thrilled that happened again for no reason. I got no reason. But it happened. What was the score? Was it 43-16? That's never happened in football before?
That score's never.
Wow. I don't know. Just something we've been working on in the off season. Keep it. Yeah. That's why. Did you really think Seabass tried to kick the ball and make it with that last one? He kicked that. If you look back at the replay, he kicked it right-footed.
How did you feel about your pass rush from the line? It seemed like Kuna Ford had a presence tonight. And some positive.
Yeah, I thought the push was good. Although they threw for a ton of yards and they had to throw a lot and all that. And I thought Nick Munson did a really good job today. He did a really good job. We didn't know what to expect. He's looked good on film, but he stood up to it all and did a nice job. But I thought the pocket was knocked down quite a bit, and there was some good stuff happening up front. The guys are really pushing hard. It's been kind of consistent for the last 3 weeks, it seems, and hoping we can keep pushing there, keep it going.
Anything else?